Pedrosa. I wonder where Danny sits in all of this.
Danny would look like to win it.
Over the top of Lukey High goal. Down towards. Oh! He's down on the floor, Barry Vignales.
And what a lineup for MotoGP.
A 61st pole position for Valentino Rossi, ahead of Aleix Espargaro and Marc Marquez. Row 2 headed by Dani Pedrosa. Big crash in the warm-up this morning. Pol Espargaro and Andrea Iannone join the Spaniard on row 2.
Row 3, a former pole setter here, Cal Crutchlow, Jorge Lorenzo chasing his 5th successive win, and Maverick Viñales. Row 4, Andrea Dovizioso, Danilo Petrucci, and look out for Bradley Smith, the starter of all starters in MotoGP.
Top open qualifier again, Stefan Bradl in 13th, ahead of Hernandez and Loris Baz. Row 6, Scott Redding and the Avinci Ducatis of Hector Barbera and Mike D'Ameglio.
Row 7, Eugene Lafferty, former winner here in Superbike and Supersport, Jack Miller and Alvaro Bautista. Row 8, we have a Nicky Hayden. Sun shines, peeks out from the clouds. Marquez on the front row. Aleix Espargaro on the front row. Rossi in pole position for the first time this season. The Dutch TT, we're in Assen and we are underway.
It was a great start from pole position by Valentino Rossi, just what the Italian wanted. Aleix Espargaro got away pretty well too. Look at Pol Espargaro at the inside, but it's Rossi that leads the way from Pol Espargaro on the Suzuki. Marquez in 3rd, Lorenzo really aggressive up to 5th place already, but Rossi got the start he wanted.
What a start by Valentino Rossi.
He'll take no prisoners, and the roar is run wide, but not enough. It's going to be
going to hold it.
A shootout down to the left-hander. Rossi holds it. Marquez wants it. These two, no love lost anymore. It's a straight war between these two.
I did not expect to see that.
You see
Marquez lose the
rear there.
Marquez
lost the rear. He got on the gas and round it went. We've seen him down his elbow.
He's got problems. He can't talk that.
He tore his elbow out in qualifying. If you saw that particular footage, it was unbelievable. He should have gone down. He didn't go down. And now Marquez is chasing Valentino Rossi. Rossi limits the damage that Lorenzo is inflicting at this point.
In terms of the points, Rossi's wide.
Whoa!
Rossi's wide, but he holds it.
He does indeed.
I thought the Hondas would be off, and we'd be talking about Rossi versus Lorenzo.
That was, of course, the smart money. We're through turn 12. We're on to turn 13.
Thank you.
On to turn 13 now.
Lorenzo's closing in on Pedrosa.
Pedrosa. I wonder where Danny sits in all of this.
Danny would look like to win it.
Over the top of Lukey High goal. Down towards. Oh! He's down on the floor, Barry Vignales. But once again, Marc Marquez has outthought everyone else on the racetrack when he really... Barry Vignales has had the pace all week long, but it is the world champion that wins the Australian Grand Prix. Fantastic. And third place is going to be Miller. Jack Miller for Australia gets a podium. A result for jumping jackass Miller. He's done it. Bagnaia gets 4th place in front of...
So pleased for him. You know what that means to him. He has been doing PR since the second he got back to us.
Going to do it anyway on the brakes, but he got it alive. You remember John McPhee did the similar thing down there, and it's like that. But no shame, even though there will be pain.
I totally exactly.
Good man. You know, he must feel horrible at the moment,
but he's got everybody's respect.
Yeah, but 2nd place would have been...
When you've led the whole race like he did.
Yeah. Well, Quattararo, we saw him in tears that time where twice he's been...
And out they go for the US Grand Prix. It looks like a decent start from Rossi on 2nd in the grid. Also from Stoner just in front of him. And look at Hayden on the inside. Hayden coming through and taking 2nd position. Valentino Rossi goes through and leads in the US Grand Prix. Now, what can he do from this position? Now, what we're going to see here as they come into turn...
Dovizioso still in 5th place. Crutchlow is still... Bradley Smith up to 7th. That's a good ride from Bradley at the moment. He's qualified here. Qualifying went better than his free practice. Oh, Valentino out wide, and Marc Marquez gets underneath him. Now it's a straight shootout down towards turn 1. These two are absolutely at it, aren't they? Off track and on.
Honda does not blast past.
Oh, yes, it does.
It does now.
On the brakes. Marquez, did he make the...
The pace, doesn't he? Has a bit more drive coming out of that corner, but Rossi stood strong. Stoner in 2nd position once more, round the outside, going up the Rahal straight. Unbelievable stuff from Casey Stoner, and Rossi comes straight back at the corkscrew. We haven't seen action like this as Rossi runs off track and pushes Stoner wide. What amazing stuff. Here's Valentino Rossi and Casey Stoner duking out there, doing so in the championship, and Stoner almost tried to go around the outside at turn 10. This is unbelievable stuff. Stoner leads for Valentino Rossi. Rossi
Same move again.
going to make it one more time up turn 5 and goes through, but will Stoner have the drive coming out of it? Rossi just seems to have the edge there, doesn't he? Close this time, trying to get the drive out enough to take him past Valentino Rossi and be able to get in front of him. Going into turn through, he's through one more time, so.
It's qualifying went better than his free practice. Oh, Valentino out wide and Marc Marquez gets underneath him. Now it's a straight shootout down towards turn 1. These two are absolutely at it, aren't they? Off track and on.
Honda does not blast past.
Oh, yes it does.
It does now.
On the brakes. Marquez, did he make the apex? Barely.
Just.
And Valentino, there was a yard, and Valentino took it. We're going to see that all the way through. And of course, what's going to happen while these two are playing like this?
What?
The front two are going to clear off.
Are you accusing Marquez of playing with Valentino Rossi so Jorge Lorenzo could escape?
It was the wrong words. We're going to see more yet, Julian, that's a fact. Straight underneath, and he moves Marc Marquez off the line. Valentino Rossi, and again. Feet off the footrest, looks round.
I wouldn't bother.
Fijne ploegen, hij gaat die prachtige prijzen. Welke kunst hebben we overal niet meer.